Hey guys, what's up? Jedi here, and I'm back making videos because the entire Chapter 3 trailer just got leaked. I'm not kidding, this actually happened. Now, I'm not sure how much of the trailer I'm actually allowed to show in this video because I'm not trying to get my channel striked, so a lot of me talking today will probably just be over screenshots from the actual trailer itself. Anyways, we got a lot to break down, so very obvious, huge spoiler warning. If you don't want any leaks, then I don't know why you even clicked on this video, but you should probably stop watching. Alright, here we go. Oh, and also, I'm going to link the actual trailer in the comments if you want to watch the full thing yourself. It should be everywhere by now, but yeah. So starting right off at the beginning of the trailer, we got some Battle Pass skins and Raven sitting around a fire. I'm not going to talk about skins too much in this because that's not really my thing, but the campfire is still around, and based off this next shot right here, they're all on a small island, which is then confirmed to be just one of the many islands in a cluster. Since this map is actually the same basic shape as the Chapter 2 map, this shouldn't be a surprise to anyone at all. In the background there, you can also see what I'm pretty sure is a spawn island, but it does seem to be a little big, so I'm not too sure. Moving on to these next few shots, we're gonna get a lot more perspective on the map. Now this building right here is actually confirmed to be the Daily Bugle from the Spider-Man series, and it's shown fully later in the trailer. It's a pretty big building that's surrounded by water and some small mountains there. Okay, now we're really zoomed out, and it's confirmed that the map is gonna have a ton of snow on it. I'm not sure if this is just for the winter season, but a lot of the map is just covered in this snow. Now, this is maybe one of the more important aspects of the trailer since it actually reveals a lot more about the map. You can clearly see the steamy sacks there flipped under. Now, the desert area is actually located on the flip side of the current retail row / caddy corner part of the Chapter 2 map, so this actually gives us some perspective on the potential shape and the way things are arranged on this new island. Alright, now we have our first look at what is obviously not Paradise Palms, but something this area is clearly meant to remind us of it. It is worth mentioning that the structure of the buildings is somewhat similar, with the sign leading us into a large main building with a pool on the side. Also noticeable are the changes in elevation throughout the map. We got some really high mountains for this one, which might be a little difficult to play with, especially in this desert area where there aren't really a ton of options for farming. This next shot is extra interesting because we get a look at what might be a new change to farming trees. Also, I see that animal thing in the corner, but we'll talk about it later. So basically, when this guy hits the tree, instead of it disappearing like, a typical Fortnite tree, this one actually falls over and leaves a stump behind. The tree that falls over also breaks the tree it hits, which also then does the exact same thing. This could be something cool like chain farming for faster mats, but at this point, it's still anyone's guess. Oh, and that's a reboot fan right there, but who's really surprised? Now we see some people fighting in the same way that Fortnite characters always fight in trailers, which is super unrealistic and doesn't at all reflect how the game is actually played, but in the background there we can also see the new version of Logjam, and these guys are all standing on floating tree trunks in the water. Also, it's kind of hard to show with just a pic, but that's actually a grenade launcher that was used as well, and that's our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Now we got some more people fighting, and these guys are actually using some new guns which look like SMGs. This better shot shows us that the gun doesn't actually look like any of the current SMGs in the game right now, so it's probably going to be a new weapon of some sort. Now for some really juicy stuff. These guys are all sliding down a hill, giving us a really good look at the new sliding mechanic that's been leaked for Chapter 3. It looks like you can ADS while you're sliding as well, which really helps accuracy and takes running and gunning to a whole new level. Really quickly, I also want to talk about this shot where they're fighting on like higher elevation. So this guy looks like he's ziplining, but it's actually web slinging, which I assume will be some sort of new Spider-Man item. Then we get what appears to be a new item, which is going to be a tent of some sort. I'm not sure how you can get this, but you'll be able to throw it down and collect an item among other things. I'm also not sure what these other logos represent, but we can clearly see a new Hunter bolt action sniper here that you can just go ahead and collect. We also have other items with similar animations to the tent, one of which is a slurp dispenser. Throw it down and you'll spew out slurp juice for the whole area. Now I'm not too sure what to make of this whole crown thing, and I don't understand the language in the leaked trailer, but holy smokes, that's Sunny Steps. Okay, we know it's not Sunny Steps, but it's clearly meant to be a similar location. Also, when these players get eliminated, that lion-looking creature also dies and drops loot. Maybe you can control and have animals on your side or something. And also, it's worth mentioning that the teammate to the guy who gets eliminated also dies, but there's no golden glow, which leads me to think that the lion creature is somehow connected to the crown, and if whoever has the crown on your team is eliminated, your whole squad might go down as well. Talk about carrying the team, huh? We also get a look at some more locations with this really nice neighborhood by the water and this stealthy village thingy that looks less nice. Here's also a look at the Canyon Plaza as well, which is going to be one of the many smaller areas in the desert zone. Now we can see the visitor statue, and it seems like this part of the map is his domain. If this is going to be a POI, it's pretty big and widespread. Thinking competitively, I could see a bunch of duos splitting this place up and leaving without fighting each other because it's just massive. Next up is the daily Bugle area, complete with some spider webs. Vending machine there also confirms that pistols will unfortunately still be in the game as well. Now for something that is kinda confusing to me. So here we can see a 6-legged lizard creature, which is seen earlier in the trailer as well, and I just don't know what the heck it's doing in the game. Then we see a tornado, which could be wandering around the map disrupting loot paths and messing up fights. You can fly in it, and in the screenshot it shows that the ATK is also making a comeback into the game, which is really awesome. One of the last shots here, but there's lightning striking down on the map and I'm not really sure what it is. Some people have told me that this might be a new feature for like when you're in the storm to look aesthetically better, but I don't think it is because you can see the storm circle above and it looks like this guy is actually in the safe zone. For those of you who want to see the skins as well, here's a picture with all of them, and now we got the entire freaking map to look at. Like I said, so much snow, but it's probably just for part of the winter season. Anyways, that's it for the video, guys. If I missed anything, let me know down below in the comments. Be sure to leave a like on the video if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel because, like I said, I've got a video on the World Cup coming out soon. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and peace.